What's up everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Andrei and within the next several minutes I will tell you my thoughts on Xpeng stock. Why should you buy and when should you buy it? So stay tuned. Alright, welcome back to the channel. Xpeng is one of the most prominent EV companies in China and even in the entire world. From the end of October, Xpeng received some of the highest valuation surges of 300% and reached almost $75 per share. At this point, it's hovering around the $47 mark. In my opinion, Xpeng is still undervalued, especially after some good news related to the company. Less than a week ago, they signed a strategic cooperation agreement with banks for 12.8 billion RMB credit facilities. Less than 2 weeks ago, they introduced LiDAR in its new Smart TV model, and it is just the tip of the iceberg. By the way, NIO and Xpeng now have a LiDAR system, but Tesla doesn't. Is it so crucial to have LiDAR, or it will be the next move for Tesla? We'll see, nobody knows except Musk. But if you like this video, please thumbs up, I will research to find it out. And now let's dive deep into some figures. On the 3rd of January, Xpeng announced its delivery results. In December of 2020, they delivered 5,700 smart TVs. It consisted of a record high 3,691 P7s and 2009 G3 models. Xpeng December deliveries represent a 326% increase year-over-year and a 35% increase from November. So, the company delivered 12,964 vehicles in Q4, which is a 51% increase from Q3 of 2020. The total delivery of 2020 is 27,041 units, representing a 112% increase year-over-year. Impressive results, isn't it? On top of that, by 2035, China is demanding that 50% of all cars be electric and 50% of all cars be hybrid. Now, Chinese car sales are around 2 million passenger cars per month. Only about 5% right now goes to the electric vehicles market. This means that over the next 15 years, the Chinese EV market will grow at least 10x. It is insane numbers. Moreover, I want you to subscribe to my channel. This will help me create new content, and you won't miss the next video. Now, let's do some technical analysis. Okay, this is Xpeng chart, and as I already mentioned before, always try to start with the bigger picture. So we are at a weekly time frame, and here we can see clear picture. At this point, I can label this wave like this, and somewhere up should be the fifth wave, we don't know yet. Let's break down it more thoroughly on a one-day chart. Well, this is the great example of different approaches. As you can see, this is the third wave, as I mentioned before, but when on a daily time frame, I can sure that I'm wrong, and this is how it should be. Something like this, and this is our fifth wave. This is the top. Yeah, definitely like this. Okay, so this means that we should go down and retrace all the movement from the bottom, from here to here. Look how perfect Xpeng does its movement. It is a golden corner, the most probability zone of going long at this point, from this point and to the stars. So we have a clear motive wave of fifth wave of 5 waves, and we should have something like maybe it should be like this. In this point I'm not sure exactly what should it be, but nevertheless we have the strong buying zone in here. This is our strong buying zone. Let's not here. Let's do it some transparency in order to see more details. Okay, so this is our buying zone. If you want to go long from this point, and I mean if you want to go long short term from several maybe weeks to couple of months, you should accumulate in this zone. If you just want to invest in this company, it doesn't matter where you buy this stock, because it is only several percent to go down, 15%. And if you just buy and hold, it doesn't matter 10, 15 or 20%, even 30% where you should buy, because there is no exact point where you should sell this stock, this asset. And in this case, it is well, it doesn't matter at all if you want to invest. But if you want to just trade this stock, I think this was the perfect point to accumulate. And even here, let me define the target. Where should we go? So basically this is our first wave, and this is our retracement to the second wave of the greater scale. Let me show you this. From this point to here, and if this pivot holds, it should be the second wave, the retracement, and then something like that, but in higher scale, much higher scale. We don't know exactly where should this point, where would this point be, and we can only project, made the trajectory, and it should be like this. We take fib extension tool, project first wave to the length of the second, and at least we have to acknowledge that one-to-one extension for the third wave, because third wave, according to Elliott wave theory, is the strongest, and it is never the shortest, but it can be longer the other two waves, but it cannot be the shortest wave. So this is our primary target, and the second one will be at this point 1.618. This is our secondary target, and let me redraw this. I don't know where should fourth wave lands, but nevertheless, this is our play, this is our long play, and let's define ratio. If you can accumulate from this point or make all-in decision, this will be your entry point, and stop loss should be at the bottom of this pivot. If this pivot doesn't hold, then we have to take our loss, and we should find another point to go long. But even in this setup, we have 4.62 risk to reward ratio with 21% of loss. It's not small amount of losses, but we have 100%, around 100% of a gain for the first target. And let me show you the second one from exactly the same point, exactly the same point of stop loss, and here it is, 172% roughly, with the ratio, risk to reward ratio more than 8-1, with exactly 21%, exactly the same 21% of loss, probable loss. But if you can accumulate from this zone, for example, if you can dollar cost averaging during this fall of the price, you can buy it until the stop loss, and in this case you will have the slightly better entry point and the much better risk to reward ratio. For example, if we divide it by 2, this amount of price movement, and divided by 2 exactly the next target, we have roughly 200% on the target, on the second target, with the risk to reward ratio of 14.9%, and only 14% of probable losses in this game. So this is my thoughts on Xpeng. With that being said, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done this before and hit the like button. See you next time!